Why do men always have to initiate things? Welcome back to the division. Once again, my name is Jeremy Cash. We got my boy JB Perez, from the Podheads Web Show. They're on all platforms. Make sure you check them out. Help a paralyzed veteran out and subscribe and comment all the things so we can have discussions down below. We're reacting to a TikTok video, and it's from a creator called the Dadvocate.
This commenter asks, but why do we, the men, always have to be the ones to initiate everything? That is a fucking great question for the ladies. This is almost like one of those chicken and the egg questions. Like, did men become the pursuers because they liked it or because we like it? But spoiler alert, Womansplaining episode 19, men like being pursued too. They like being told they're cute. They like being asked out. They really like it when you take their hand and pull them away somewhere private. Having been both the chaser and the chased at some point in my life, I can say there are pros and cons to both. There's definitely a certain thrill to the chase, as they say, but it comes with a lot of baggage. After all, as the pursuer, you are the only one who carries the risk of rejection.
Yeah,
and it can be a lot to be the only one dealing with it over and over and over again. And if you tend to want to be pursued, you do get to be in a cozy spot when it happens because you end up being the final gatekeeper. However, that also leaves you up to getting mad slept on because you're never showing your cards or telling people what you want. That's why I think for the cat and mouse thing to really work, both sides need to initiate to some degree. And honestly, ladies, after everything we've been through with the whole Me Too movement and everything, we actually have to start stepping up and initiating more. Because good men need a really clear, hard, loud green light before they are going to try anything.
Yeah.
And shit, ladies, if you love getting what you want, being in control, and letting your consent be known, real easy way to do that is you initiate it.
Yeah, the Dadvocate. That's a cool name. Shout out to her. Made some great points. I for sure agree with a lot of what she said. She looks young. So my mind went to the dating pool these days. For our generation and the way we grew up, there were traditional male-female roles. The male was the chaser. I don't know if the answer was because we liked it, they liked it, but that's just how it was.
Yeah.
You had to court women. It wasn't like that. She started the Me Too movement and just the way generations and equality and all that basically means that now you have to court each other. And communication is a big part of that. And she touched on that. So, I agree. I absolutely agree.
Do you feel like you have any, not problems or anything like that, but does your wife initiate things a lot? Or is it
no, we actually have had this discussion. I personally love when the woman initiates. Yeah. It's just a matter of, you wanted me. I know you want me, and that turns me up a notch, right? Yeah. We don't have a problem about initiating. If I want it, I initiate it, and I usually get it. Yeah. So, but, I enjoy being... she said chase. Yeah. Guys enjoy that. I don't think there's a problem.
I feel like there's a lot of relationships out there where the man hasn't really holding up his end of the bargain, maybe emotionally, because he hasn't gotten sex in a while, and maybe he's doing it purposefully, or maybe he's not.
I've done that
subconsciously. It could be conscious, where he's he withholds that because he's not getting the sex that he wants, and so then, but she doesn't get the sex, or she doesn't want to give the sex because she's not getting the emotion.
So now you're doing this shit. No, I've been there, absolutely.
But the guy's always trying to initiate the sex, but then she's always turning him down, and then eventually he cheats. And then
so ultimately, what's the major problem? There's the communication, man, on both sides. Yeah. What do you want? What do you need? What do you want from me? And I'll tell you exactly. And boom. Yeah. And that's how all relationships work. I mean, I'm not a guru here, but if you can communicate, everything else kind of falls into place.
And actually being honest about everything that you're saying, and not trying to hide things or be manipulative or anything like that. Just say what you mean. And
you should be with somebody that you can trust enough to talk to about real shit. If you don't feel comfortable talking to that person, then you're probably not good together.
And you're probably with the wrong person.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we don't know. But
But that's what's up, man. I appreciate you coming.
No doubt.
I'm never gonna get this fixed. Watch these videos over here. Subscribe right around here, and leave some comments down below, and tell me what side of the division you're on.